Ain't nothing free, so I gotta get mine. I gotta get mine. I gotta get mine. Ain't nothing free, so I gotta get mine. I gotta get mine. I gotta get mine. Ain't nothing free, so I gotta get mine. I gotta get mine. I gotta get. Ain't nothing free, so I gotta get mine. I gotta get mine. I gotta get mine. Hey, let me elaborate. Y'all niggas trying fake. I've been out here getting cake. It been a process to get my money straight. I remember them broke days when I ain't thought they could control. I just kept that hammer, homie, nigga, knock out your soul. If you ain't got my money on time, you better cash out. If you do that bad business, homie, don't even give me that. I've been staying out the way cause I ain't doing no dead time. Cause I ain't got time for you, little homie, I'm getting mine. Coolest nigga in the world, but don't try to test me. I won't never lead you astray, that's why the Lord bless me. I need no attention, I just keep the extension. I was me against the world, so I'm feeling like Pop. Chasing all this hundreds like I'm Zeke, but I'm from the block. Monetize the flow, just follow the formula. If you ain't trying to get that bread, then I'm ignoring ya. I'm looking for a way out, cause I'm trying to go global. These niggas ain't on they hustle, they say ain't even mobile. These niggas ain't no soldier, that's what a nigga told ya. Elias Cash, nigga, ain't nothing free. So you know how it is when you be coming to DC. Hey, ain't nothing free, so I gotta get mine. I gotta get mine. I gotta get. Ain't nothing free, so I gotta get mine. I gotta get mine. I gotta get. I'm the realest in the DMV.
Salute, brothers. I was inspired by my channel brethren Saul from a video we played tonight to send out a quick little PSA, right? We are free men out here. We are free to move and maneuver in this world as best we see fit. Now, we all need advice and help coming into our own at times and dealing with different situations at times. So I believe that I'm doing my part to kind of help some of the younger brothers that may not realize it right now. Because just like you, I was mama raised too. No daddy in the picture, no none of that, man. But we're free. We are free to do whatever the fuck we please and choose whenever we please and choose to do the shit, man. Well, I'm not gonna say our community. In the community we come from, we're taught to have a certain reverence toward the female, a certain love and belief system that they are better than what the fuck they are, but they ain't. A lot of the behaviors you're seeing out of the bras that you deal with on a regular basis is the same behaviors your granddad had to deal with. Ain't nothing changed, bro. They were fucked up and whorish back then. They're fucked up and whorish now. The difference is it's more acceptable socially. And they can put that shit on Instagram. Prime example. Look at the broad that dropped their kids off at the goddamn CPS office. Now, part of me agrees with her. If you know you're a shitty mother, then cool. But did you at least give the father the chance to come pick the child up? She never said that part. She just said that niggas ain't shit, or that them niggas wasn't shit. Well, why did you have babies by 8 shit ass niggas? That's what I wonder. But before I start waffling, shout out to Replicant Fish. And jumping way off subject. Bro, it's just a bitch. It's just a bitch. The reverence we're taught to have for the women that look like us that come up out of the seedy depths of our community or whatever. That shit ain't. It's not. No, it's not right. Nor is it real, bro. It's just a bitch. It's the most basic, stripped down, factory fucking form of woman you can find. I've only ran into maybe 3 women out of my whole life that could actually cook. Excuse me, that weren't family. I ran into some bras that made all kinds of money and they were so-called well to do or whatever. But the basic female uh, duties would have been lacking. We would have been out eating out every night, goddamn it, because the bitch couldn't cook. The vast majority can't cook. You want to fuck a bitch head up? Ask the hoe if she can cook and sew. Does she know how to do both those things? A bitch will turn around and look at you like, what? I ain't no slave, nigga. You know what I'm saying? Modern women can't cook. They can't sew. They can't rear children. They can't do a lot of damn things. Back in the day, grandpa at least got the total fucking package. We get like the fucking great value version. You know what I'm saying? And for some of us, or the majority of us, we cool with that. In my personal situation, I'm a better cook than my wife, but my wife can't cook. But I'm so used to cooking for my damn self because mama wasn't cooking shit, and when she did, it was hit or miss. So I could either eat this highly saturated sodium filled food, or I could figure it the fuck out for myself as a youngin. I got tired of going to sleep with goddamn headaches because mama salted the shit down. You know what I mean? So I had to figure out how to prep and prepare my own goddamn meals. Mama couldn't sew. She couldn't even patch. Her older sisters could, but my mom's was like prime age for the that whole feminist free love. Um, what do you call it? Movement. She was about that shit back in the day. I think a lot of us think too highly of the women in our lives and the women that we're presented with. Bro, it's just a bitch. I saw another video today where there was a young man that was out on a date with his lady, and then he quickly finds out that wasn't his lady because her fiance walks up, and there was a major mistake that was made that could have been fatal. Young man number one that was out on a date with his perceived young lady, and then young man number two that was out that was out there stalking him because that's the fiance. He runs up on young man number one with a problem ready to fight. You let him know that, yo, that's my fiance, or I'm gonna marry her, this, that, and the third. But at not one point did he ever check the bitch. She just cried her way through it, and he just, oh yeah. Young man number one just said, hey, I kind of love her. Young man number two was like, I can't believe that, bro. What'd you say? See, just because it's pure and it's special and it's unique to you, don't mean I have to cover that shit too. I have to treat it the same. I have to show as much care and respect and love for it as you do. Because in my mind, it's just a bitch. Now, you can chalk that up to however you want. You can think about it however you want. That doesn't bother me. Like, I don't know, bro. But the way you resolve that conflict in your mind is up to you. At the end of the day, if you find yourself in a position where your resources are lacking or dwindling and there's other shit going on, so on and so forth, and old girl decides to leave you. I think, yeah, you know what? I know for a fact, Ram brought it up, Black Ram. He said, yeah, well, they all leave eventually. Now, be it one way or another, they all leave, bro. That relationship will come to an end. If it comes to an end by something you did or something she did, or be it natural motherfucking causes, they all leave. Or you leave. At the end of the day, when you are drawing those last breaths and everything getting blurry, you realize I did all this, but for what? If she wasn't the perfect fucking woman, okay, I understood. No one's perfect. But if she was the argumentative, fussing, fighting, always got something to say, loud, rowdy type, you can realize you did everything you did for someone who's just a bitch, bro. There's no other culture of women on earth that purposely try to be spiteful, scornful, and or as disagreeable as possible and say, pay me for my time, give me gifts. It's literally the equivalent of a badass child that don't deserve shit from Santa Claus, goddamn it, every fucking year. That shit in his sleigh, but he still gives him something. It's just a bitch, bro. This rant gonna go. It's not gonna go on too much longer. I just wanted to. It really doesn't matter their social economic status or their political affiliations, how much education they have. If the bitch ain't right, the bitch ain't right. And especially if the bitch ain't right, or even if she is, if she's not trying to be right for you, then what the fuck is the point? It's just another bitch. That's it. That's all. Once you view them in that light, you can start making wiser choices and decisions as far as how you're gonna govern yourself with them and around them. You know what I mean, they ain't nothing special. Hell, it's more of them than it is us. A pretty face and a fat ass and some tight cat is a dime a dozen around this hoe. And since they let all these motherfucking foreigners in, guess what? The ranks have swelled. For all those who want to stay faithful to the dating within the diaspora, that's cool. I ain't knocking it. Do what you do. But at the end of the day, it's just a bitch. It's nothing to be praised. It's nothing to be worshipped. It's nothing to be coveted. Because the things that you like the most about that come standard on every motherfucking model. Or maybe I'm tripping. Now, whether or not that model that you have or you're attempting to have performs for you the same way they said it would on a factory fucking floor, that shit is totally up to you. Yet again, it's just a bitch. But that's my more so black pilled viewpoint, because I don't understand why certain individuals would be willing to crash out and fuck their whole life off once they come to a certain realization. The bitch don't make you. The bitch don't take care of you. She don't do none of that. You supply the life and means for elevation. You are ultimately the prize. You are the thing that makes the world go round. But see, that what they like to play is a mind game where they make it feel like, okay, you're not important. We are, because we got this box to come stand on every make and model. So make that part make sense. Some is better than others. You know, crazy bras. They shit tend to be fire for real, for real. I know. But that box comes standard on every make and model. If you start viewing women from that perspective, well, viewing women more so from that perspective, you won't trip off them so much. You will regulate and handle them much better. Because at the end of the day, you realize it's just a bitch. I can't favor one blade of grass in the field over another. Only time I can is if this one don't make me itch. But for the ones that make you itch, it's because they're pretty much just being a bitch. Bro, it's crazy to me. But no long ass ramble. Just see things for what they are, brothers. Even if you're at a point where you're married, trust and believe at some point in time that was somebody else's hoe right there. Now, whether or not she's still engaged in that kind of activity is neither here nor there. But if you get her as a virgin, here's what it is, fam. And to sit back and trip off something as common as air, you know, water in the ocean, green leaves in the jungle is crazy. I like when Uncle D said, "The world belongs to whoever's strong enough to take it and hold it." So, brothers, take your power back. Don't be the dude that spends his life taking care of a bitch and her kids and not having your own legacy. Go create your own, man. Or even if you do get a baby or two about the broad, you still had to take care of all of her kids financially. You were responsible for that. Just to be ignored at Thanksgiving in the corner somewhere. Talking about Rodney always mad. Well, Rodney lived a really fucked up life fucking with you. Rodney could have had a villa by now, living in paradise, chilling. I've seen too many of the older generation, the Gen Zs, pass early because they were stressed out and also dogged out. A couple uncles, a couple cousins, fucked up over how their situations worked out. And one thing I realized is their situations and mine ain't that goddamn different. Difference is I jumped the fuck out before shit got before the fire got too fucking hot. They've been doing the same damn thing ever since the fucking plantation, but we ain't well not say we ain't caught on. Maybe we just thought them better than what the fuck they are. We had a Disney ideal or fantasy as to how they were supposed to act, react, and behave, but they haven't done it yet. A few have, the vast majority haven't. So for all those who haven't conformed to our idealistic roles we have set for them, it's just a bitch. They just bitches. But anyway, I'll leave it there. Y'all brothers carry on and have a great night. Peace.